Hi, this is a real quick one. Just this playlist needs to be steered a little bit right here. So, first of all, the story of Noah, it's impossible. It didn't happen. There may have been a flood. There may have been an ark with animals in it and stuff. It may have been kind of true, but the whole world wasn't flooded, and they didn't fit. They couldn't fit all those animals in there, feed them, get rid of all their poo, and like it's a scientific fact. The story of Noah didn't happen, but I believe there was a Noah. All the stories in the Bible, just like other myths, when they're not true, they're based on bits of truth. They're just embellished and made into a myth and a legend. So Noah. The big thing is like probably the reason that story has to pretend that everybody was killed and that Noah's the father of all humans is not because it's true, but because it's because it's true. Because not that they all died, but just that Noah's the father of all those people. When you're now with this playlist, you'll see that when humans leave Africa and go up into places, they do it with small numbers at times when they can afford to do that because blah blah blah. So the point of this video is that Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. If you look at Genesis chapter 10, it's called the Table of Generations. It goes over the basic genealogy of all the people in the Bible after Noah, based on his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. He may have had other kids too, but the point of this is that all humans can be grouped. There's 3 kinds of our species. There's the Ham part of our species, the Shem part of our species, and the Japheth part of our species. So Ham is black people. And I have a video called Who Are the Black People in the Bible? And it proves how Ham is the black people, okay? Including the tribe of Judah. And just Africans and everything. Shem is in the Middle East. So the video about who the black people are in the Bible also goes into who the white people are in the Bible too, and how and why we left the Middle East to go up into Europe, because we were shunned. Because our black skin flaked off when we became white people, but we're from Shem, so Shem is European people and Middle Eastern people. The European kind of Shem have white skin because our brown skin flaked off. The Middle Eastern part of Shem has brown skin. So black people are Ham, Shem are white people and brown people. And then Japheth is the Asian people. And the Asian people spread through Asia, went down into the islands. Island people are Japheth. And then went over the Bering Strait, which is that piece of land that used to exist between the tip of Russia and Alaska, and crossed the Bering Strait, went into Africa where the Inuit, the Eskimos are. And if you look at Eskimos, they have the Asian looking eyes and look more Asian than other Native Americans. That's because that's where the Native Americans came from. They came across the Bering Strait, where Native Americans in the Yukon and Alaska area as Eskimos, Inuit Indians, and then eventually went down into America and became who we call the Native Americans from Japheth. Okay, so Ham is black people, the tribe of Judah, and the tribe of Judah is also from Shem, but Judah kept making babies with black people. So again, watch that video. It'll go into detail about Ham being the black people and Shem being the brown people, and that's where white people came from too. And then Japheth is the Asian people, the islanders, and then the Native Americans over the Bering Strait. So there's three kinds of people. Now, when you look at groups of people, notice that there are three kinds of people. There's those three kinds of people: Ham kind of people, Shem kind of people, and Japeth kind of people.